Hey guys, Evan Chino back with another video. I know I'm wearing Steelers stuff, but just ignore that. I'm talking about Michigan. So Michigan defeated Minnesota yesterday, 27-24, and oh my God, this team has problems. There's no doubt about that. Michigan has really big problems. We were up 24-3 at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and we won 27-24. It's like, if you were up by 21 at the beginning of the fourth quarter, you should not have only won by 3. This offense has problems. We're extremely one-dimensional. It's like, oh, it can work at first, but then after once you get to halftime, the other team will adjust to it. And then, like the USC game, and then this game, the second half, we've just done absolutely nothing. Somehow, we were good enough to win that USC game, but yesterday, man, I honestly think Michigan got bailed on that onside kick, because Minnesota recovered the onside kick, but then the ref said that Minnesota was offsides. But on the replay, man, it really did not look like Minnesota was offsides. Maybe the ref saw something we didn't, but it did not look like Minnesota was offside. So we got the ball, and luckily we were able to win the game. But it's so nice that Minnesota did not get the onside kick afterwards, because they probably would have marched down the field and won the game. And they probably could have won the game if they would have chose to do a QB sneak when they got to the 1 yard line after right before halftime, instead of just settling for a field goal. I feel like they could have just charged in and got the touchdown, since Tevez probably wasn't ready. It's getting to the point where I pretty much had it up to here with Alex Orji. He's not the guy. He is not a quarterback. He's a running back. And he can't even throw the ball. You can throw the ball sometimes, but on his interception, he had Colston Loveland open, like 15 yards down the field. And he was going to throw it to him. Throws a shitty pass, and it gets intercepted. And at that moment, we could never recover. We could never get anything going. We were lucky to get those the field goal we got. Thank God Dominic Zavada's an amazing kicker, because if we didn't have a good kicker, man, we probably would have lost that game. But and Alex Orji, you could tell this is first time starting. Alex Orji has terrible clock management. Right before, on the drive when we kicked the field goal to give us 27 points, we were trying to drive down. We were draining clock. So if we kick this field goal to give us a 2-possession lead, Minnesota doesn't have a lot of time. For some reason, Alex Orji kept snapping the ball with 10 seconds on the clock, on the play clock. Just leaving all that time on. And then on third down, we throw the ball. That's terrible coaching. I don't know why Kirk Campbell thought it was a great idea to pass there. You do not throw in that situation. And terrible coaching to not tell Orji that, hey, you need to let this clock drain down to 3, 2, or 1 second before you snap the ball. It's just terrible coaching. It's like we don't even know how to clock manage. And Minnesota could not do anything the first 3 quarters. Our defense was shutting them down. But all of a sudden in the fourth quarter, Minnesota it's like they flipped a switch, and they just started doing everything right, and Michigan couldn't do anything right. And then Sharon Moore's at the end, yeah, we got stuff we need to clean up. We've been saying that every week, Sharon, and nothing changes. If you keep saying it, nothing's going to happen. We'll go all the way down to the Ohio State game and be like, yeah, we got some things we need to fix. It's like, bro, you've been saying that all year, and nothing has changed. When are we going to get this fixed? So Michigan won. We got our first road game next week at Washington, which should be, I honestly don't know. Washington lost to Rutgers back on Friday, so honestly, that game could go either way. But it's getting to the point where I'm like, just get Jack Tuttle out there. Like, see what he can do. Because at this point, I'm done with Alex Orji. He's not it. He cannot throw the ball. Our offense is so one-dimensional when he's there. And did you guys notice that Donovan Edwards wasn't even our starting running back yesterday? It was Kalel Mullings. This guy was hyped up all offseason. Donovan Edwards has hardly done anything. Kalel Mullings has done more with him has done more on less carries. So we officially named Kalel Mullings the starter running back. Of course, we don't know that because Sherrone Moore doesn't want to tell anybody anything. It's like, great. It's like defense. The team you're playing doesn't know who's playing, so we could still barely beat them because our offense is so one-dimensional. Is our offense the worst offense in the Power 4? I mean, we're actually being able to score, but like, we were winning 21-0 in the first half. Should have been the score at halftime, but they tried a desperation throw right at the end of the half and caught it at the 1 yard line, and then they kicked the field goal to make it 21-3. So, anyway, that's my thoughts about the Michigan game. We've got a lot of problems we need to fix, and we'll see what happens when we take on Washington. See you guys then.